I forgot I could do that. Right. We did that in the last video. Been a while. I don't remember all I've done. That's hay equipment. What was I doing here? Oh. I guess I can do this. See, I'm forgetting what I'm doing. It's been nearly 2 weeks. I haven't forgotten how to do it, just what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to spray these fields. I'm forgetting when I got all out and about. Like I said, it's been about 2 weeks. I'm dazed. I've been busy with farm work in real life. So I'm kind of, what am I doing? The rain has slowed down, so I was able to plant. I just had a horrible little burp. Yeah, the rain has slowed down. I've been able to get out and plant. I have 3 good rows of sweet corn, 2 rows of yellow beans, 1 gigantic row of green beans, and sweet potatoes put in. I should be, by next week, have baked potatoes in, and get rid of that. No, let's get rid of everything real fast. Don't need it. Yeah, I was saying, baked potatoes in by next week, and should have cucumber, summer squash, zucchini. Yeah, my baked potatoes should be in next week. I should be putting them in next week, not getting them. What am I saying? I had to go to the store and buy them. And so I was planning on going to the store and buying all this stuff in bulk, so I'm getting too close to that fence. Shit. Yeah. Summer squash, zucchini, cucumbers, broccoli, cauliflower. Just standard tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, and plum tomatoes. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be planting. That's what I kind of want to do in this game, is get into the tomatoes, or the, tomato stuff. I was testing it out on my own little test world of this map. I lined myself with as much money as I possibly can and started testing out all the stuff I don't know about this map. I have found out one thing though, is I can't reach the button with my fingers. It's not there. It's 6. This thing I was hoping to use to pick up logs. That thing does not pick up logs. Unfortunately, it does not work. And this wagon, unless you have it hooked up to the tractor that you're in, the logs will just constantly slide off the back. So unfortunately, I can't really use it unless there's someone in the server with me playing. So yeah, 2 mods. That's still good for picking up loose straw, grass, stuff like that. And that's what I'm going to be using it for. I'm going to go take it up to the farm, and I'll do that off camera. I'll put it next to the pile of straw, and I'll use that to load up the wagons with the straw. For filling up the cows. I'm going to stop collecting straw for the while, since I think I have enough. I think I have plenty of straw now. Yes, what got me back into this for a while now is all the farmers around where I am is doing early silage because of all the rain. The grass is just so thick right now. Really, they would be doing silage probably another. If it was just a normal year, they'd probably be doing it probably in the next 2 weeks from now. But with all the rain this year, the grass is quite tall already. So they have to get out and get the fields cut and mowed a little early. Some of them are having problems. I've seen the tractors come back with the mower on the front and off to the one side. Mower like that, and then one of these, like these two, one on the front, one sticking off to the side. And tractors come out of the field, and the whole underside of the tractor and the mower is just covered in mud. I've been able to get out early enough once to hear some of the farmers come into the local coffee house and complain. Just stopped in to grab a sandwich before taking off to work early, since I actually got up early. Well, early enough for me would be lunch, to be honest. Let's just say lunch. It was lunch for them, it was breakfast for me. And they're all complaining about the mud, the fields being too wet. Oh, John's playing Farming Simulator. Must be doing a recording himself. John from Boomaplow, doing a recording himself. Or too tired to sleep because it's 1 o'clock in the morning. He's usually in bed by now. Unless he's doing a very long live stream tonight, I don't know of. All the farmers that usually do hay instead of silage. This is the first time I've seen them out so early. Usually they don't start hay. Usually they don't do the first cut of hay until maybe middle of June. This is only the second week in June? Hold on. Cell phone, help me out. What week is it? I don't know because I don't pay attention to calendars. Yeah, it's today is the 6th. So second week. I don't know. Call starting on Thursday last week. A week, I guess. I don't know. I guess second week in June, and there are people already out doing hay. So it's a bit early for everyone. I was watching a person testing out mods for Farm Sim 15. Mods that no matter how much I try to look online, I can't seem to find the damn things. It's a mod where it has this one, how it has you tow it, it sprays it out to this side. Then it had another one that's reversed, so as you pull it, it looks like this, but the opposite direction. And you had a double tow bar, like what I have. And he was going along, and he had both of them spraying row into a single row, and one tractor pulling two of them. And I can't seem to find it. The link on his description takes you to an error page, so I'm wondering if the person got rid of the mod. But that would have been awesome to do, because I've used one of those before in real life. Where you got the, this one shoots to the left, and you got one that shoots to the right. I've driven a, well, it was a truck. What it is an old Jeep truck that somebody took the truck bed off, put some weight behind there, just put some burps again, put some heavy weight down, and then cut the top of the cab off so it would be open to the air. And that's what he used to quickly do farm work. What he did is he didn't even have to have a tow bar. What he did was just welded a bar to the bumper, and he just hooked each one of these to the end of each bar, and then just ran the truck like that. We were trying to. He just needed help getting the hay in before dew set in, so he let me drive it while he ran the baler. He does round bale, so as long as the bales were baled up, the dew wouldn't ruin the bales. That's the one thing I never understood. You can't leave square bales out, but they're compact as much as they can be. But yet, you can leave a round bale out in the weather, and apparently nothing happens to it. I've asked people how does that actually work. All I get is, oh, I don't know, that's how it has been. It's like, really? You people don't ask how? You just go as what it is? It annoys me sometimes. People just do as they know, but they never understood how they know. I am hoping to buy a camera before August, because there is a place called the Canandaigua Pageant of Steam. It's a big tractor festival. Well, tractor pulls and stuff, but they have a whole day where it shows off all the steam tractors in the area. I would love to go there. They also have a day where they use all the old, anyone that owns old construction equipment can come in and use it. There's a guy that has an old I want to say a D20, but I think it's bigger than that. International D20. It's a big thing. The thing is so big it takes 2 people to operate it. I always found it interesting to watch it just move dirt. Well, that thing, once it gets going, there's nothing that will stop it. Come on, tractor. I'd like to get my video camera before then so I can take video of it. There's one guy there that has a whole bunch of rare English tractors. I don't know how he got them, but somehow he just takes them there and shows them off. Last year, he brought his first really unique tractor. He had a Field Marshal. For those who don't know, Field Marshal is a very proud English tractor. It was one of the few tractor companies that actually were a company from England. It's a single cylinder tractor too. Instead of the John, when you go over to England, Field Marshal is almost as popular as John Deere, our old 2-cylinder John Deeres are here. Mainly because of the way you start them up. They're diesel. The way you heat up the fuel is you light a piece of paper on you unscrew a piece of metal. It's a long shaft. You stick a piece of paper onto it. You light it. You let the paper go, and there's a sediment on there. Keep it from hold on. Let's go a little faster. There's something on the paper that just lets it slow burn. Keep a slow burn instead of a fast burn. So the the end of the paper just stays red hot but never catches on fire completely. And then you shove it back into the tractor, you twist the cap on, and that heats the fuel. Because for most people that know diesel, you need a heat plug or not heat plug, what am I thinking? A heating element, or it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Forgive me if I lose track of what I'm saying. Or forget what items are called. Glow plugs. That's it. What's this? Oh. Okay, hold on. 5. Glow plugs. heat plugs. What was I thinking? Oh, pretty much that's what it does. It's a well, I know on the modern ones it's like a little metal, almost like a light thing. It heats up the diesel to allow it to flow easier. Well, that's what it does. It heats up a pan inside there and allows the diesel to heat up and flow a little smoother. And then the way you start the engine is you take the big round disc on the one side, flywheel. Why do I keep saying stuff stupidly? You take the flywheel and you turn it to a notch on the side of it. That would be the piston all the way up. And you prime the tractor, you get it ready to go. And then on the side of the engine there's a little twist part that comes off. You twist that off, then you put a shotgun shell in there. And you twist the cap back on there. And all you do is, once the tractor's primed and ready to get going, all you do is hit the primer button with a hammer. There's a little pin that sticks out of the cap right over the top of the primer and the shotgun shell. And it's a blank shotgun shell, so no worries about actual rounds. What it is because the single piston is so big, you can't start it like you would do an old John Deere by turning the flywheel as fast as you can, because the single piston axe will have too much of a kickback, unfortunately. So mine just went blank again. Oh yeah, so when the shotgun shell goes off, what it does is the compression from the gunpowder, because when gunpowder goes off it shoots out air compression. What that does is, because it's right there, it pushes the cylinder down. Then the mind fucking racing bullshit. Mine just went blank yet again. I think I got all the grass. I do not know. I really have to fast forward the time slightly so I can see a little better. I don't feel like doing that though. That's not 100%, is it? Shit. 61%. What was I? Not flywheel, governor, no. The thing on the... Mine is not working like it should be. Work, mine, damn it, work. Crankshaft, that's what it is. What it does is it shoots the piston down, it turns the crankshaft turns it and shoves the piston back up, and hopefully at that time the diesel fuel is... Where am I going? That will go ahead and take the... Oh. That will inject the diesel fuel, and as the piston goes up, it should fire. I watched a video where that didn't work, and they had to do it again. But most people who know field marshals very well, they can do it on the first try. No problem. And it's always interesting to watch them. be better if I knew my mind was working right and I could actually tell you guys what crap. That's right, I was feeding cows on the outside. Oh damn it. How did that turn off again? I just looked up in the corners just to see what my frame rate is and it's not there anymore. I think my computer reset itself somehow. Some of the features on my computer seem to be reset. Oh, hook the building. I was trying to cut too short and I hooked the building. So yeah, there's a lot of that, there's a lot of old equipment. They also have a 10 bottom plow that always gets pulled across the field. I'm really hoping to, if I do get a camera, I'm going to see about maybe asking one of the people that drive, that uses the steam tractors, if I could just ride along and videotape. This does not turn as sharply as the John Deere. Mainly the reason why I'm doing this, because that grass is what's causing a lot of this lag for me. I know it is. So I'm just going through and picking up all the grass real fast. Just to say, fuck it, let's pick up the grass. I am also planning on, once that pile of straw is gone, I'm going to switch over to square bales. And or round ones, I don't remember. I don't know what I was thinking about it. I'm thinking maybe doing some round bales and putting them off to somewhere, or maybe square bales. What I want to do is set straw for round bales, or no, okay, no, I remember now. It's round bales for grass and hay, since I had the mod that allows me to hay up grass. So I could technically bale grass if I really wanted to. I don't have to turn it to hay. But all it would do if I put in the feed it to the animals will be well, hay. Or not hay, but grass. Hello? Bless you, kitty. Cat is underneath my chair having a sneezing fit. I don't know what that was about, but okay, cat. Okay. I just had something to drink. I should be good to talk for a little bit longer. Or nothing. It's almost over. Well, let's just take a little drive around and make sure I picked up all the grass along the sides. Looks like it. Come on, little thing, you can make it up the hill. So this episode was nothing but grass and more grass. If you like grass, come back to the grass channel, where next week we'll be watching nothing but grass grow. No, I just want to make a small little video of just put the grass on full grow, or put grow on fast, and then just let it run normally, and just let my computer sit there until the grass fully grows. I won't do that. I'm not going to annoy you guys that much. That would be so stupid. It'd be funny, but stupid too. I'll drop this off to the cows later. Hmm. What's all the way up there? God damn it. I was gonna pick up some straw, but it's all the way up there. Alright, I'll stop here. I have been Blue Devil Red Devil, and I will see you all in hell. See ya.